Welcome to the Slow Home Studio. Today we're going to talk about design strategies for transitioning between two different floor types in an open plan living space.
I know a lot of architects and designers and homeowners have personal angst over this issue, and I do too. It's a very difficult thing to figure out where you're going to transition if you have, say, tile in your kitchen or entry, and then hardwood in the rest of the house. If it's an open plan and there's nothing sort of logical to register that.
And I think we've all seen those houses where there's an odd 45-degree angle at the entry or by the kitchen cabinet where it suddenly switches between hardwood and tile or tile and carpet, and it's just a mess.
Terrible.
Terrible.
So we'll show you some ideas that we've come up with in order to help solve this problem. And this is the first one. This is a kitchen that we did. And the homeowners wanted to have slate tile in the kitchen. So what we did, and there wasn't a logical place because there was an island and it was open. What we did is we inset the slate back a little bit from the edge of the counter just to make it clear that it was intentional that the hardwood was supposed to run into the kitchen.
Yeah, that's right. You can imagine that if it wasn't there, then there would be all sorts of very finicky details. When in doubt, step back so that you create a little bit of space for that transition to occur.
Now this is another project that we did, and this is another thing that you can do. This is a new home. We actually did a step down. So what we did is we had the hardwood on a raised platform, and then you step down into the kitchen, and that was our transition to tile.
Right, and that basically what that means is that you're accentuating the transition even further. Sometimes you can accentuate it without making the step, and in this case what we've done is we've actually expanded it so that we've taken the tile out to the edge of the built-in cabinetry in the wall there and actually included that circulation space, which is also the seating area for the island, into the tile.
This is a really neat effect. And the other thing you have to consider is the furniture layout, because I just want to point out the couch there. It was critical that the couch sits on the hardwood and not on the tile.
And then finally, we've got one other example. This is actually the entry, and then it goes into the kitchen there. So again, we've got an example of where the circulation space is in one material. The living space over here is in another, and we've created that transition joint along that millwork edge so that you get a nice, strong architectural detail.
So remember, transitions between hardwood and tile in an open living plan space need to be carefully considered.
See you next time.